Hello students, let's start the last part of this chapter, which is quadratic equation. Okay, so quadratic equation is an equation which is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. In a quadratic equation, the highest degree is 2. Correct? Okay. So to solve quadratic equation, there are two methods. One is factorization method and one is formula method. So in this lecture, we will be solving all the questions using factorization method. Okay. So question number 42. Solve the following equation. The equation is x square minus 64 is equal to 0. This is the equation. So you have to solve this. This is very simple. X is equal to minus 64 will come that other side. X square is equal to 64. So x is equal to square goes that side. It becomes square root. Correct? So 64 is the square root of 8. So it can be plus 8 also and minus 8 also. Right? Plus or minus 8. Correct? Next question. Question number 43. Equation is 8x square minus 16x is equal to 0. Okay. How to solve this? Now, whatever here is common, we'll take that out. Okay. So 8 is common, right? And x is common, right? So whatever is remaining, which is x minus 2 is remaining, is equal to 0. So here 8x into x minus 2 is equal to 0. When I say 8x into x minus 2 is equal to 0, that means either 8x is equal to 0 or x minus 2 is equal to 0. Correct? Or both can be equal to 0. Okay. Correct? That's why we write, no, if a into b is equal to 0, that means any one has to be 0. Then only the product will become 0. Correct? Okay. So let's continue. So that means x is equal to 0 by 8, which is 0, or x is equal to minus 2 will come that side, it will become plus 2. So x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 2. Okay. Next question. Question number 48. Solve x square minus 2x minus 48 is equal to 0. Okay. So x square minus 2x minus 48 is equal to 0. Okay. The constant with x square is 1. Right? Now, how to factorize this? So you want two number. When you multiply it, it is minus 48, and when you add it, it is minus 2. Okay. You want two number. When you multiply those two number, the answer comes 48. The answer should come minus 48. And when you add those two numbers, the answer should come minus 2. Got it? So product of the two numbers should be minus 48 and sum of the two numbers should be minus 2. I'll write it for you. Product of two numbers should be minus 48 and sum should be minus 2. Okay, so you need two number. When you add those two number, it should be minus 2, and when you multiply those two number, it should be 48. So what we'll do is we'll factorize 48. Okay, so 48, 2 24s are, so 24 into 2 are the factors. So 24 into 2 is 48, but 24 into 2 is not, 24 minus 2 is not 2, correct? So you cannot take these numbers. Okay, now 2 12s are, okay, next is 2 6s are. Okay, now see, I got the factors. 2 into 2 into 2 is 8, correct? And 8 into 6 is 48, correct? But I want two numbers which makes it minus 48, and sum should be minus 2. That means my bigger number has to be minus, then only sum will become 2. If I do minus 8 into 6 will become minus 48, correct? And if I do minus 8 plus 6, it will become minus 2. So here I got my two numbers, which is minus 8 and 6. So 8 into 6 is 48, correct? I want minus 48. So I will either do minus 8 or minus 6. But my sum has to be minus 2, correct? So my minus number would be the bigger number. So minus 8 plus 6 will be is 2, right? So the factors are 8 and minus 8 and 6. Okay. Factors are minus 8 and 6. Whatever I am writing in black, you don't need to write it, okay? This is only, I am writing this so that you can understand. So my equation is minus x square minus 2x minus 48 is equal to 0. So instead of writing minus 2x, I will write x square minus 8x plus 6x minus 48 is equal to 0. Okay, instead of writing minus 2x, I have written minus 8 plus 6x, because minus 8 plus 6x is 2x, correct? Okay, I hope everybody is able to understand what I am doing. Now I will take this together and this together. Okay, so whatever is common, I'll take it out. So between the first part, x is common, so x I'll take out, so x minus 8. In the second part, 6 is common, correct? So because the first sign is plus, I have to take plus only, not because the first sign is plus. I want in the bracket I want x minus 8, so I am taking only 6 out. I am not taking minus 6 out. Okay, we'll do few more problems, then you will understand what I am saying. So plus 6, I'll take that out. So what is remaining? X minus 8 is remaining, is equal to 0. Okay, so let me show you. When you open this bracket, which I am showing in red, if you open this bracket, what will happen? See, 6 into x plus 6 into x will become plus 6x, and plus 6 into minus 8 will become minus 48. Okay, I hope everybody is able to understand. If you are not able to understand, please ping me. Okay. Now x minus 8, which is common, multiplied by x plus 6 is equal to 0. These are the factors of the equation. Okay. So now x minus 8 is equal to 0 or x plus 6 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 8 or x is equal to minus 6. Okay. This way you will factorize. This is called as factorization method. Let's solve the next question. Question 45. 3x square minus 4x minus 32. Okay. Is equal to 0. Now in this case, when you factorize, what has happened? With x there is 3. Okay. So what you will do, you will multiply this 3 and 32. Multiply this 3 and minus 32. So x 3 into minus 32 is how much? So 3 into minus 32 is how much? Minus 96. Correct? So you need two numbers. When you multiply those two numbers, the product should be minus 96, and when you add those two numbers, the product should be, the sum should be minus 4. Okay. So the product has to be minus 96 and the sum should be minus 4. So the sum should be minus 4. When you multiply two numbers, like a into b should be minus 96. Okay. But when you add it, that means a plus b should be minus 4. You need, okay, this way you need. So what you will do, you will find two numbers. When you multiply, it has to be 96 minus 96. Okay. So let's try to solve this. Okay. So 96, let's see the factors of 96. Okay. 2's 4's are 8 to 48. Okay. Now 2 24. So 48 minus 2 is not minus 4. 24 into 4 is also not minus 4. Again 2 into 12. Okay. So here 2 into 2 into 2 is 8. So 12 into 8 is also 12 minus 8 is not minus 4. No, 12 minus 8 is minus 4. Yeah. Okay. So we got our factors. 8 and 12. 8 and 12, the difference is 4 only. Correct? Yeah. So we got our numbers. So the factors are 12 and 8. Okay. But you want minus 96. So either 12 has to be minus 12 and 8 or 12 or minus 8. But the product has to be minus 4. That means the bigger number is minus. Correct? So minus 12 plus 8 is minus 96. No, minus 12 plus 8 is minus 4. So my factors are minus 12 and 8. Okay. So when you multiply minus 12 into 8, the answer will be minus 96. Correct? So I have found my numbers. Okay. So after finding our factors, we can solve this. So 3x square, okay, minus 12x plus 8x minus 32 is equal to 0. Okay. So instead of writing minus 4x, I have written minus 12x plus 8 because minus 12x plus 8 is 4x only. Correct? Okay. Now I will take 3x square minus 12x together and 8x minus 32 together. Okay. So let me take the common number. So my common number is from 12x square minus 12x. The common is 3 is common and x is common. Correct? The uncommon one is x minus 3 4s are 12. Correct? So x minus 4. Okay. Plus again, out of 8x, 8 and 32, 8 is common. Correct? So what is uncommon? X minus 4, because 8 into minus 4 is 32 is equal to 0. Okay. Next step, you will write what is there in the bracket, that is x minus 4, and then you will write what is not in the bracket, which is 3x plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay. So next, x minus 4 is equal to 0 or 3x plus 8 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 4 or 3x is equal to minus 8. Then x is equal to minus 8 by 3. Okay. So this is the answer. Okay. I am assuming that everybody has understood. Question number 7 which you have solved, that also you can solve same way. Okay. Go to question number 7. Question number 7 of equations you have solved. Go to question number 7. I am also trying to search that question. In the equation part, the first lecture, I don't remember which lecture it is, the equation part. Okay, I'll write the question for you all. Question number 7 which you have solved. If 2 into x plus 4 the whole square plus 5 into x minus 2 the whole square is equal to 5 into 8x plus 2 plus 30. Find the value of x. This was the question. We have already solved it, but using factorization method also you can solve. I think this would be the better idea, to solve using factorization method. So now x plus 4 the whole square. So x plus 4 the whole square, the formula is x square plus 2 into x into 4 plus 4 square. Correct? Which is x square plus 8x plus 16. Right? And x minus 2 the whole square is equal to x square minus 2 into x into 2 plus 2 square, which is x square minus 4x plus 2 square is 4. Correct? Okay. Now we can substitute x square plus 8x plus 16 instead of x plus 4 the whole square, and instead of x minus 2 the whole square we can write x square minus 4x plus 4. Correct? Then just substitute both the values. So 2 into x square plus 8x plus 16 plus 5 into x square minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 5 into 8x plus 2 plus 30. Now I'll open all the brackets. Okay, so 2x square plus 16x plus 32 plus 5x square minus 20x plus 20 is equal to 5 into 8 is 40x plus 10 plus 30. Correct? Okay. Now we'll put x square terms together, x terms together and number terms together. Okay. So x square terms are 2x square plus 5x square. So 2x square plus 5x square is 7x square. Okay. Now I'll see my x terms. Okay. So my x terms for now is 16x minus 20x, and this 40x is also there. When it will come this side, it will become minus 40x. We'll see this later. Okay. So 16x minus 20x is minus 4x, correct? Minus 4x. And then 32 plus 20, which is 52. Okay. So all the numbers which are there in the right hand side, I'll bring it to the left hand side, which is minus 40x minus 10 minus 30 is equal to 0. Okay. Now again I'll write it. 7x square minus 4x and minus 40x will become minus 44x. Correct? And plus 52 minus 40, this is minus 40, will become plus 12 is equal to 0. So this is my equation. X square, 7x square minus 44x plus 12. Correct? Now, using factorization method, I'll solve this. Okay. So what is 7 into 12? 7 into 12 is how much? Wait, I'll write it in different color. Okay. 7 into 12 is 7 into 12 is 84. So 7 into 12 is 84. Okay. So now I want two numbers. When you multiply, it has to be 84. Okay. But when you add it, it should be minus 44. Okay. I want two numbers. When you multiply those two numbers, it should be 84. And when you add them, it should be minus 44. So let's find it. So 84 to 42. I already got the number. 2 and 42. When you add, it becomes 44 only. Correct? So now but this is minus 44. Correct? Okay. Now when I multiply two number, it has to be 84. Correct? So that means minus 7. No, sorry. So my numbers are 2 and 42. When you add, it becomes 44. Correct? Now only you have to decide the signs. Okay. So 2 and 42 are the factors. So 2 into 42 is 84. Okay. But when you add them, 2 into 42, it becomes 44. It is not becoming minus 44. Correct? So what I'll do is, instead of multiplying 2 into 42, I will multiply minus 2 into minus 42. When I multiply minus 2 into minus 42, it is still positive because minus minus is plus. Okay, and when I add minus 2 and minus 42, when I add minus 2 and minus 42, again my answer will become minus 44, because minus 42 minus 2 is minus 44, correct? So my numbers are minus 42 and minus 2. Then only when you multiply it, it becomes plus 84. And when you subtract it, when you add it or subtract it, it's one and the same thing, okay? Then it is minus 44. Okay? So instead of writing minus 44, instead of writing minus 44x, I will write minus 42x and minus 2x. Okay? So 7x square minus 42x minus 2x plus 12 is equal to 0. So 7x is common. Okay. When you open the bracket, then x minus 6, because 7 6 are 42, correct? Now I will bring minus out. Okay, so when I take minus out, then minus 2, I will take it out. Then what will be remaining? X minus 6 will be remaining. See, minus 2 into x minus 2x minus 2x minus 2 into minus 6, it is minus plus 12, correct? Minus 2 into minus 6 plus 12. Okay, you need lot of practice to solve these kind of sums. Okay, so x minus 6 into 7x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x minus 6 is equal to 0, or 7x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 6 or 7x is equal to 2. X is equal to 6 or x is equal to 2 by 7. So either x is equal to 6 or x is equal to 2 by 7. Okay, any one is the correct answer. So you write only this much: x is equal to 6 or x is equal to 2 by 7. Okay, when you verify, at least one will come as a right answer. Okay. So this is the better way to solve the 7th sum. Okay. Now let's solve the next sum. Question number 46. Solve the equation x upon 3 plus 3 upon x is equal to 10 upon 3. How you will solve this? Take the LCM. Okay, take the LCM. So what will happen? X square plus 9 upon 3x is equal to 10 by 3. Okay, what we did LCM. Now what we will do? We will do cross multiplication. Okay, cross multiplication. So 3 into x square plus 9 is equal to 10 into 10 into 3x. Okay, so when you open the bracket, 3x square plus 3 nines are 27, 30x. Okay, now bring this 30x on the other side, so it will become 3x square minus 30x plus 27 is equal to 0. Okay, now again you have to find factors, correct? So 27 into 3, how much is 27 into 3? 27 into 3, 3 and 27. When you multiply it, 27 into 3 is equal to 81. So 27 into 3 is 81. So you need two numbers. When you multiply, it is 81, and when you add it, it is minus 30. Okay, let's find the factors of 81. Okay, so one more thing what you can do is, because wait, this is 3x is divisible by 3, 30 is also divisible by 3, 27 is also divisible by 3. Let's divide the whole equation by 3. Okay, now what will happen, it will become easier for us to calculate. Divide the equation by 3. Okay, when you divide the equation by 3, it will become x square minus 10x plus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, see, now it has become easier. So now you need factor of 9. Okay, because here x square doesn't have any number, that means it is 1. So 1 into 9 is 9 only, right? So you need two numbers. When you add, it is minus 10, but when you multiply, it is 9. Okay, so the two numbers are 9 and 1. 9 into 1 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10, correct? So here you don't need to calculate the factors only. So factors are 9 and 1 only, correct? 9 and 1 only, right? Because 9 into 1 is 9 and 9 plus 1 is 10. But you need minus 10, correct? So what you have to add? Minus 9 into minus 1. So minus 9 into minus 1 is 10, correct? And minus 9 into minus 1 is 9. So the factors are minus 9 and minus 1. Factors are minus 9 and minus 1. Correct? Then only when you multiply minus 9 into minus 1, it will become 9. And when you add minus 9 and minus 1, it is minus 10. Okay? So, my next step, x square minus 9x minus x plus 9 is equal to 0. Okay? So, I will take x out. What is remaining in the bracket? X minus 9 is remaining in the bracket. Okay? Minus, nothing is common. Right? So, 1 out and x minus 9 is equal to 0. Okay. Why this is not plus 9? Because minus minus is plus. Okay. If you put x plus 9 here, if you put x plus 9 here, what will happen? Minus plus will become minus. Okay, and always the brackets will be same. The brackets are going to be same. Okay. So x minus 1 into x minus 9. If your brackets are not same, that means you have done some mistake. Okay. So x minus 1 is equal to 0 or x minus 9 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 9. Got it? Next question. Question number 47. Five x square plus 3 minus 12 is equal to 3 into x square minus 9 plus 48. Let's solve this. Let's open the bracket. Okay. So 5x square plus 15 minus 12 is equal to 3x square minus 9 into 3, 27 plus 48. Okay. Now 3x square I'll bring this side, and 15 and 12 I'll take it to the other side. So 5x square minus 3x square is equal to minus 27 plus 48 plus 12 minus 15. Okay. So 5x square minus 3x square is 2x square. Okay. So 48 plus 12 minus 27 minus 15. How much it comes to? 48 plus 12 minus 27 minus 15. 48 plus 12 minus 27 minus 15. It comes to 18. Okay. So 18. That means x square is equal to 18 by 2. So x square is equal to 9. That means x is equal to square root of 9. So x is equal to 3. You have to write plus or minus 3, okay? Because minus 3 square is also 9, correct? And plus 3 square is also 9. So it is plus or minus 3. Very easy. Let's solve the next question. Three into 2x minus 1 the whole square plus 4 into 2x minus 1 minus 4 is equal to 0. So this is the equation. Okay. Now if you notice, in the bracket 2x minus 1 and 2x minus 1, the bracket is same. Okay. So when the bracket is same, what you can do is you can substitute this. So I will say that 2x minus 1 is equal to y. Let 2x minus y is equal to y. Okay. And now I'll write the formula. Okay. I'll write the equation again. So 3y square plus 4y minus 4 is equal to 0. Now it has become easier to solve. Correct? So 3 into 4. 3 into minus 4. Which 3 and which minus 4? 3 into minus 4. Okay. How much it is? 3 into minus 4 is how much? Minus 12. Correct? Now I need two numbers. When you multiply, it is minus 12. and when you add it is plus 4. The product has to be minus 12 and when you add it, it has to be plus 4. So let us see the factors of 12. Okay, so 2 6 are 12. Now I got the factors 2 and 6. Correct? 6 and 2 are the factors of 12. Right? When you multiply, it is minus 12. And when you add or subtract, it is one and the same thing. Okay? When I say add, I mean add or subtract both. Okay? Because there are minus signs, right? So 6 into 2 is 12. Correct? And 6 plus 2 has to be 4. Okay. So, but I want minus 12. So, minus 6 into 2 is minus 12. And I need plus 4, correct? So, that means I will put minus sign in the smaller number, not 6. That means my factors are minus 2 and 6. Because when I multiply, when I add 6 minus 2 is 4. Plus 4. I want plus 4, no? Here the number is plus 4 in the middle. Correct? So now when I am adding 6 plus minus 2, it is 4. Okay? So my factors are 6 and minus 2. Then only when you multiply, it is minus 12. And when you add, it is plus 4. Okay? So let me write it. 3y square. Instead of writing plus 4y, I will write plus 6y and minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Now this 2 I will take together, that is 3y square plus 6y I will take together, and minus 2y minus 4 I will take together. Okay, so what is common? 3y is common, so y plus 2. Here minus 2y minus 4, so I will take minus 2 out. Okay, then y plus 2 is equal to 0. See carefully. Minus 2y, minus 2 into y minus 2y, minus 2 into plus 4 minus 4. Okay. So y plus 2 into 3y minus 2 is equal to 0. Y plus 2 is equal to 0 or 3y minus 2 is equal to 0. Y is equal to minus 2 or 3y is equal to 2 or y is equal to 2 by 3. Y is equal to 2 by 3. Now you have found y is equal to 2 by 3 or y is equal to minus 2, correct? But y is not there in the question. Y you have only substituted. Question is, in question it is x. You have to find the value of x, not the value of y. Now you will substitute. Okay, because y, you know the value. What is y? 2x minus 1 is y, correct? So 2x minus 1 is equal to minus 2 or 2x minus 1 is equal to 2 by 3. Okay. Just write one more sentence here. Now 2x minus 1 is equal to y. Okay. Then in the next line, 2x minus 1 is equal to minus 2, or 2x minus 1 is equal to 2 by 3. Okay. So 2x is equal to minus 2 plus 1, which is minus 1. 2x is equal to minus 1. Okay. So x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay. Or 2x is equal to 2 by 3 plus 1. Now let's do cross multiplication. 2x is equal to 2 plus 5, not cross multiplication, this is LCM. 2 plus 3 upon 3, which is 2x into 5 by 3. So x is equal to 5 by 3 into 2, because here it is multiplication, it is in the numerator, it will go on the other side, it will become the denominator. Correct? So x is equal to 5 by 6. Got it? So x is equal to 1 by 2, or x is equal to 5 by 6. X is equal to minus 1 by 2, or x is equal to 5 by 6. Let's solve the next problem. Question number 49. Factorize root 3 x square plus 10x plus 7 root 3 is equal to 0. This is the equation. Okay, you are supposed to factorize. If is equal to 0 is not given, still you have to write is equal to 0. Okay. Now what you will do? Multiply root 3 and 7 root 3. Okay. When you multiply, what will happen? Root 3 into 7 root 3. When you multiply this, root 3 into root 3 is 3, correct? That is 7 into 3. So 7 into 3 is 21. Okay. Now you have to find two numbers that when you multiply those two numbers, the multiplication is 21 and difference or sum is 10. Okay. The sum should be 10. Okay. And when you multiply it, it should be 21. So let's find those two numbers. So 21, 3 sevens are 21. 3 sevens are 21. Correct? That means the two number has to be 3 and 7. When you multiply those two number, it is 21. When you add it, it is 10. Correct? So 3 and 7 are the factors. Okay? So now you know it is 3 and 7. So I'll write the equation 3x square. Instead of writing 10x, I'll write plus 3x plus 7x plus 7 into root 3 is equal to 0. Okay. What I have done is, instead of writing plus 10x, I have written 3x plus 7x. That's it. Okay. Now I'll take common term out. So from okay. So my common number is root 3 is common, okay, and x is common. What is remaining is x minus root 3 is remaining, correct? Root 3 into root 3 is 3, right? So from this 3, I have taken root 3 out. So what is remaining? Root 3 is remaining. Okay. Plus, from the second part, I'll take 7 out. Oh, it has to be plus, sorry. Root 3 plus x plus root 3. There is all plus sign, there is no minus sign. So root 3x, so x plus root 3 is remaining. Okay. Now 7 I am taking out. Again x plus root 3 is remaining, is equal to 0. So x plus root 3 into root 3x plus 7 is equal to 0. Okay. So x plus root 3 is equal to 0, or root 3x plus 7 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus root 3, or root 3x is equal to 7, x is equal to 7 upon root 3. So this is the final answer. X is equal to minus root 3, or x is, sorry, it's x is equal to minus 7 by root 3.